and how we almost got denied from entering the UK, even when we had our 2 years visa. Hello guys, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are okay. You're welcome back to my channel. So for my old subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos, and for my new subscribers, thank you for joining the Ennis family. So today's video, guys, is all about the questions they asked us at the UK border when we're entering the country, and how we almost got denied from entering the UK, even when we had our 2 years visa on our visa. So 2 years visa on our passport, sorry. So guys, it is story time. I was actually supposed to post this video 1 year ago after I posted my travel vlog video, but I couldn't because I forgot. A lot of things were happening at that time that we just arrived in the United Kingdom. We're trying to get used to the system, looking for house to rent, looking for job at the same time. Like, everything was just too much for us, and I couldn't put it on my travel vlog video because the video was so long. So I talked about it little, and then I promised you guys that I was going to make that video. But guess what? After a whole 1 year, guys, I was going through my YouTube videos again of recent, and then I saw some of the comments, and people really wanted me to talk about the questions they asked us at the UK border. So that's why I'm making this video today. I don't know, maybe, just maybe, it could be of help to some people who are about traveling into the United Kingdom with their family. We left Lagos, Nigeria on the 5th of October 2022, and we went to the airport that day at night. I think we left home around 10 something p.m. and we got to the airport around 12 something, and then we started check up. From there, our flight was for 5:10 a.m. and yeah, that was when we left Lagos, Nigeria International Airport. And then we were on transit flight, so we stopped at Casablanca. And if you have been following me, you should know because you must have watched my travel vlog. But I'm just trying to do a recap, guys, so that I'm heading somewhere, so that we'll understand the whole process. Okay, so from there we took our flight from Casablanca in Morocco to London Heathrow. And when we got there, we were so exhausted because, like I said, it was a transit flight, which was so tiring and exhausting, guys, because we were with kids and they were very young. I mean, my last born was, I think he was 2 years plus when we left. He just completed 2 years September, so 2 years and some months before, 2 years and 1 month, yeah, before we left Nigeria. Even me as an adult, I was so tired and exhausted, not to talk of the kids, and they were so tired. They were hungry at the same time. They were feeling sleepy because it was late at night. So at the UK border, we got there, I can't really remember, but I know we spent roughly 4 to 5 hours because the crowd was much, guys. The crowd was so much. So they have two entrances at the UK border. The one for the British citizens and the other one is for non-British citizens. Okay, so that's the one we're supposed to take, but the crowd was too much, and the officers, they were doing their best, but their best wasn't enough because the crowd was too much. So my kids, they started crying, and other kids, and one of the officers walked up to us and said that the crowd is too much, and they know that they're not going to get to us on time because we're on the queue, and the queue was very long. So he said, okay, that he's going to talk to the other officer because at the British citizen border entry, there was no crowd. So he said, okay, let's go that way. People with kids, with younger kids, should go that way. And guess what? We were the first on the queue. So guys, we went there, and this nearly cost us our entering into the United Kingdom. So when we first met the officer, the UK border officer, and then he kind of welcomed us with a smile, and we're like, oh, this one's going to be a good person. And then we exchanged greetings. So he said we should give him our passport, which we did. And then he started asking my husband question. He started bombarding us with questions. So the first question he asked was, what are you going to do in the United Kingdom? My husband said, I'm going for my studies. He said, what course? My husband said, project management. And then he said, have you paid your tuition fee in full? My husband said, I paid 60% of my tuition. And then he went ahead to ask if he had the complete balance of his tuition fee. My husband said yes. And then he said, oh, okay, let me see. I need proof. So my husband gave him his phone, showed him the money in the account. He said, okay, that as a family of 5, do you have the living expenses for 1 year? Can you show the proof? My husband said yes. So he showed him the proof of the living expenses in our accounts. So this officer didn't stop there. He kept on answering questions upon question. I was even tired of the whole question because it was just too much. And at that point, we were so exhausted that we didn't even want to hear anything. All we needed at that time is just to leave and go to wherever place we are going to, so that we can at least sleep till the next day. Do you get? So he asked, who are you going to live with? My husband said, okay, we are a family of 5. I have my brother. My brother lives in Milton Keynes, and we are going to his house. But from there, we'll go to Airbnb the next day. He was like, okay, that how many bedroom does your brother live in? We said 3-bedroom flat. And then he went ahead to ask, where is your brother working? My husband told him. And then he asked, what is your brother's position in the company he's working? Can you imagine? At that moment, my husband was so angry. My husband just told him, I don't know his position. And then he went ahead to ask again, what is his salary monthly? His monthly salary. My husband said, I don't know his monthly salary. At this point, he wasn't convinced of anything we were telling him. He wasn't convinced at all. He was like, wait a minute. So he went inside. I don't know. Maybe he went to ask somebody question or something. I don't know. And then after some minute, like 5 to 10 minutes, he came back to his position. And then he kept on answering questions again. And then he said, oh, the last time that my husband showed him our living expenses, it was in his Naira account, that he would like to see it in pounds, right? And then my husband said, I'm a student. I'm just coming for my studies. I don't have a pound account yet. But just yesterday, I transferred the money to a good family friend of mine. And the money I transferred, I can show you. I transferred it into pounds and it's with her. So immediately I get there, I will take my time, open a bank account, and then she'll transfer the money into my account. He said, okay, go ahead. So my husband showed him the money. Luckily for us, truthfully, we sent it just the previous day before traveling. And it was the money for expenses, our expenses that we're going to need maybe before we get our job. From there, we're going to rent our house, and you know, the money was good amount of money that could rent up to 6 months rent and could be able to feed us up to 6 months maybe before we finally find a job. That was how this officer looked straight into our eyes and started shaking his head. That means he wasn't convinced with anything we were telling him. He was just shaking his head. And then he flipped through our passport one by one. So when he was flipping, there was stamp. In my mind, at that particular moment, I thought that was it for us. I thought he was going to deny us entering into the United Kingdom. And I was like, with all the stress, with all the money, everything, I mean, is this how it's going to end? Like, after we've come a long way, is this how it's going to end? It's going to end like this. I wasn't myself at that moment. I won't lie to you. I was down. And then I looked at my husband. He also looked at me. And I know that both of us, we were thinking the same thing at the same time. But the kids, they didn't know what was happening. So he kept on stamping, shaking his head until he got to the last one. And then the last one, he was still shaking his head. And then he did like this. And then Congratulations, you're welcome to the United Kingdom. I'm like, is this guy okay? Is this guy the Chris? That was when I got myself back, and then we said thank you, and then he said this is the way, please. And then we went in. Can you imagine? Who sent me? Who sent us for just follow the normal route? Oh, because people that were with us that didn't have kids, they said they didn't ask them any question. They were like, oh, what's your name? What are you coming to do in the United Kingdom? And that was it. They didn't even ask them to show any. We asked about 5 people that we were on queue with at the other entrance, and they said the same thing. I mean, I don't know why ours was different, or was it because we are a family of 5, they think we are too much and they needed us to prove that truly we can take care of our expenses. I don't know, guys. So that was what happened at the UK border. That was how God helped us, guys, to cross over. If not God, it wouldn't have ended well. And thank God we have our bank account to back up everything. We backed up everything he asked about. I mean, that officer was something else. Like, he drilled us. He drilled us with his questions, and he went to an extra mile to seek information from us. And I don't think he was doing it the right way, because I think the question he asked and the proof he wanted, it was just too much to ask. Because I mean, UK government that gave us that 2 years visa, I trying to say they don't know what they are doing. I trying to say they did not do their job well. So right now, it is your own time to investigate to know if truly UK government that approved our visa, if they did a good job or not. Because I really don't know what it was all about. Really, I do not know. But thank God we're here today. And this is 1 year ago that we came into the country. So today is 30th of March 2024, and like I said, so from 2022 6th October to 2023 6th October is 1 year, and from October up to now, let's say November, December, January, February, March, that's 5 months, guys. 1 year and 5 months we have lived in this country, and I'm coming back to tell you guys the story. I'm going to give you guys a recap of what we have been through for the past 1.5 years. Okay, and again, thank you guys for sticking with me from day one. I mean, I have some day one subscribers, you know. Thank you guys for sticking with me up to now. I thank you very much, and I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, also like, comment, and feel free to share to your family and friends. And please make sure you subscribe. Do not forget to hit that red subscribe button. Okay, thank you guys. See you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.